Now, this year is an especially fraught time, with crises all over the world. Gaza, Ukraine, accelerating climate change, AI, the uncontrolled spread of labubus, it goes on. Addressing these crises will require the full focus and attention of a mature leader. Luckily, that's exactly what President Trump is known for. So, this morning he arrived bright and early with the First Lady, striding onto the escalator for his trip to... Okay. So all right. That's fine. Okay, so the escalator broke. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. You never want a minor hiccup like that, but you know what? That's fine. A broken escalator just means extra steps on your Fitbit. Don't let it interfere with your speech, Mr. President. Start by reminding them all of all the good you've done.
In a period of just 7 months, I have ended 7 unendable wars. They said they were unendable. You're never going to get them solved. And I did it in just 7 months. It's never happened before. There's never been anything like that. I'm very honored to have done it.
Okay. Good start, Mr. Trump. Not technically true about the 7 wars, but, you know, it was classy. We've got some good vibes going. Let's ride that wave to talk about issues of global importance.
I ended 7 wars, dealt with the leaders of each and every one of these countries, and never even received a phone call from the United Nations offering to help in finalizing the deal. All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle.
Okay. You're still thinking about the escalator, okay. That's okay. It's okay. I get it. Nothing's worse than a surprise flight of stairs, but don't forget, global stage. Let's move on.
If the First Lady wasn't in great shape, she would have fallen. But she's in great shape. We're both in good shape. We both stood.
Okay, yeah. You made a joke out of it, broke the tension, point made. Now, let's get back to the global crises before you start spiraling out and remembering every bad thing that's ever happened to you in this building.
I bid on the renovation and rebuilding of this very United Nations complex. I remember it so well. I said at the time that I would do it for $500 million, rebuilding everything. It would be beautiful. I used to talk about, I'm going to give you marble floors. They're going to give you terrazzo.
Okay, wow. Terrazzo. I don't know what that is. Let's talk about Ukraine.
But they decided to go in another direction, which was much more expensive at the time, and which actually produced a far inferior product.
Wow. I bet they regret that. If you could just skip forward to the part about Gaza, though.
They had massive cost overruns and spent between $2 and $4 billion on the building and did not even get the marble floors that I promised them. You walk on terrazzo. Do you notice that?
Okay. You're still mad about the escalator, aren't you? Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, frankly, looking at the building and getting stuck on the escalator, they still haven't finished the job.
Enough! You're just having a tantrum now. Your team is waiting off stage with a blankie and some apple juice. Just say the most diplomatic thing you can, and let's just get out of here. You know, something about how we're all in this together.
Your countries are going to hell.